Get the Long Mercury Mantra MP3 at JasonGallant.ca.
Om Brahm Brim Brahm Sa Buddhaya Namaha. Om Brahm Brim Brahm Sa Buddhaya Namaha.
Somebody just asked me in the comments down below if they should chant mantra for someone, because she had noticed that when she started chanting a mantra for someone, she started to feel angry and have different types of emotions run through her that weren't running through her before. Okay, and she asked, why is this? So I'm just going to say that there's a number of different reasons why this could happen. And one of the reasons is the fact that you are asking to help somebody with their suffering. Okay, so when you're asking to do this, when you chant a mantra for them, you will feel some of the suffering that they're going through, or at least you may. You know, not everybody does this, not everybody has this experience, but perhaps you are having this experience, and that could come up. Now, another thing that could come up is there may be a different motive of why you were doing the healing on this person. Perhaps you guys have some sort of drama between yourselves. You know, there are a lot of times people use a mantra to change someone, right? They say, oh, I don't like this jerk in my life, so I'm going to chant a mantra to make sure they're not such a jerk to me anymore. Meanwhile, the person might not be a jerk, they just might not be playing the game that you want them to play, so you're trying to manipulate them with a spiritual practice. I'm not saying this is the case, but if that is the case, you will probably go through your own little drama as you're doing the spiritual discipline for them, right? The other thing is that you should ask not to take on somebody's karma when you chant a mantra, or ask not to flow this stuff through you, because most likely you are incapable of flowing your own stuff through. If you're not self-realized or at a certain level of attainment, spiritually speaking, it will be very hard for you to flow your own stuff through. You're already struggling probably with your own suffering, so to lump more suffering on there and to say, okay, I'm going to recycle all this, it might be a little bit too much for you. So you might be feeling that irritation because you're trying to take something on that is not necessarily within your capacity at that time. Okay, so that could also cause irritation. But the main concern about this whole thing is that I get the sense that the person's asking you whether it's okay or not to chant a mantra or do a spiritual discipline for somebody, you know, with or without their permission. And there are a number of people on the planet that will have different opinions about this. Some people say, oh no, it's an assault. You can't just heal somebody if they don't want healing or anything. But I would say if somebody is going to smash their car into your house, you would probably try to divert that car as best as possible. And the suffering of another human being is also going to be influencing your life as well. There will be something moving in your direction. If somebody pollutes the rivers, eventually you drink the water. You know, this is just the reality of life. So I would say if you're doing a spiritual discipline for someone to help free them from suffering, not to impose your own suffering on them, there's nothing wrong with that. There's no evil in that. There's no evil intent. You're not trying to manipulate them, you know, or force them to your will. You're just trying to assist them with finding their own truth, or their own version or perspective of truth, how it flows through their life, okay? So if you wish to do this for somebody, there's no problem. I don't see there being a problem with it. And perhaps there are people out there that disagree with me, but I really don't care, because this has been my experience. So the thing is that if I want to reform an axe murderer because I know that they will eventually turn the axe on me, I don't think that's a problem. So yeah, if you feel so guided, if your internal guru is guiding you to assist your fellow man or woman or animal or tree or whatever it is, then by all means use spiritual disciplines to assist with their suffering and help them. But don't be surprised if you do feel some sort of drama in it. And if you are suffering through it, I would say that you are probably biting off a little bit more than you can chew. And back off on your spiritual discipline for them, and let go of your idealism of having to fix them or having to heal them or having to help, you know, be a spiritual person or something. Just allow the person to go about their own life, okay? So if the spiritual discipline is causing you suffering, just let it go and just process your need to have them not suffer, okay? Let go of your need to have them experience life a certain way, okay? And that will bring an incredible healing to them. So there's not only one way to heal the world, you know, but ultimately the best way to heal the world is to heal yourself, and to always be responsible and impeccable to your own suffering and to becoming free of that. That will automatically free the people around you that you are in a relationship with, or assist them in time with finding their own freedom from suffering. So I hope this helps. Take care for now.